Aadmi Party National Convener and Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, the founder of the party, was arrested late last night, allegedly in connection with a money laundering case linked to the Delhi excise policy. This happened after Kejriwal skipped 9 summons of the ED, and also when the Delhi High Court yesterday refused to grant him interim protection from coercive action. And this actually now throws up huge challenges for the Aam Aadmi Party. Remember, the party is very young, hardly over 11 years old, and with Kejriwal's arrest, the entire top brass of the party is now behind bars. And this includes former Delhi Deputy Chief Minister Manish Sisodia, Aam Aadmi Party Rajya Sabha MP Sanjay Singh, and Aam Aadmi Party Communication in Charge Vijay Nair. So this actually opens up a huge question as to what is going to happen to the party next and what are the challenges ahead of Arvind Kejriwal. Well, the first challenge, of course, is how is the Aam Aadmi Party now going to protect its government in Delhi? If Delhi Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal continues to remain firm in his position that he will continue as the Chief Minister, then is that going to be acceptable constitutionally? And though the Representation of People's Act makes it clear that there is no compulsion for an elected representative to resign from a post of office until conviction, there are moral questions. Remember when Lalu Prasad Yadav and most recently the Jharkhand Chief Minister Hemant Soren were arrested, both of them had actually resigned. They had ensured the swearing in of a new government and then were formally arrested. In the case of Hemant Soren, he had proven his majority to the governor before actually being arrested and surrendering before the police. However, Kejriwal is different because he has chosen not to resign and he has chosen to continue as Chief Minister. Now also remember that Delhi has a special status. It is a union territory with a legislative assembly, and the Delhi Lieutenant Governor also has a huge role to play. In such a case, the Delhi Lieutenant Governor may very well actually cite breakdown of constitutional machinery under various sections of Article 239 AA and AB and recommend either President's rule or even the dismissal of the government. Now, if Arvind Kejriwal decides to resign, the big question then, of course, is who is going to fill in his shoes? Who is that other tall leader within the Aam Aadmi Party who is going to keep the party together? Well, as of now, there seems to be a void. And even though there are certain murmurs about Arvind Kejriwal's wife, Sunita Kejriwal, being given that position, there is no confirmation of that yet. There are also some indications about Atishi because of the manner in which she has been groomed over the past few months, and she has emerged as the second most powerful person in the Delhi cabinet. And then there is also Gopal Rai, the senior most minister in the Aam Aadmi Party's cabinet and also a founding member of the Aam Aadmi Party, and he is also Delhi in charge. So Gopal Rai is definitely going to have to play a very big role in ensuring that the party stays together. And then there are a new crop of leaders like Sandeep Pathak, who is the National Organizational Secretary and also the Rajya Sabha MP, and he has a big role to play as far as the election campaign of the Aam Aadmi Party stays on course. How is the party going to make Arvind Kejriwal's arrest an election issue? How is the party going to motivate its cadre? How is the party going to keep its MLAs together, who also must be fearing that if something like this can happen to the Chief Minister, something worse may actually happen to them? And how to keep the cadre motivated? The only silver lining as of now is the manner in which all the opposition leaders of the India Alliance, particularly the Congress Party and the top brass of the Congress Party, including Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge and Congress MP Rahul Gandhi, have actually shown solidarity for the Chief Minister. In fact, yesterday, a section of Delhi Congress leaders were there at Aam Aadmi Party Chief Arvind Kejriwal's residence when that entire arrest process was happening. And this is for the first time that the two have come together. But of course, the question is, can they remain together? Can they build on this momentum? There are other challenges also. For instance, in the case of conviction, remember the cases are going to be very long, And if you go by what has happened to Manish Sisodia and Sanjay Singh and Satyendra Jain, one expects that even for Chief Minister Arvind Kejriwal, the jail tenure is perhaps going to be extremely long, and perhaps he is not going to get any relief from the Supreme Court, because all these cases, apart from Satyendra Jain, are linked to that one case of the Delhi excise policy. And of course, Delhi Chief Minister has also been served a summons on the alleged scam in the Delhi Jal Board case also. So it means that Arvind Kejriwal will be out of action for a very long time. So behind bars, how does he ensure to remain connected with his family, to remain connected with his workers, and to remain connected with his party? That is a very big question. And of course, if conviction happens in any of these cases, then of course none of these people are going to be able to fight an election again for a few years. Apart from that, also remember that Arvind Kejriwal over the past few days, because he had been apprehending his arrest, had actually already launched the Delhi Lok Sabha campaign. He had travelled to Haryana, Punjab and Goa and launched the campaign of the party in each of these states. In fact, in Punjab, the campaign of the Aam Aadmi Party is in the name of the Chief Minister Bhagwant Mann, who is perhaps the tallest leader after Aam Aadmi Party convener Arvind Kejriwal. And therefore, Bhagwant Mann also will have to play a very important role here. He will also have to not just take additional charge of the campaigning for the party, but also ensuring that the flock stays together. Apart from all this, Aam Aadmi Party also has a very long and hard battle that will be fought in the courts of law. And as those processes continue, it also will have to fight on the streets. And Aam Aadmi Party has always claimed that because the BJP is not able to fight Arvind Kejriwal politically, that is the reason why it has resorted to arresting the top leaders of the Aam Aadmi Party, because it can and try and win election in a very underhand manner. Now the BJP has countered that by saying that if he is guilty and if there has been a scam, then why not be interrogated, why not be subjected to a trial? And also remember that the courts so far have not given bail to any of the leaders. Manish Sisodia, in fact, has been behind bars for over 1 year now. And Aam Aadmi Party's other challenge, of course, is to give the right kind of message to people and hope that people will rally behind their leader. Is that going to happen? One has to wait and see whether the party can keep up the momentum and whether the party actually is able to ride over this storm. In New Delhi, with camera person Vikas Rupashri Nanda.